Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing Pisces today, but first of all, happy New Year. I wish you the bestest year and more. This is going to be a general reading. It should apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's whoever you're connecting with. Cross watchers, I feel that the energy is mostly, the message is mostly for you because you're the one that's watching. And this could apply to your career, your home, your love life. Alrighty. So, my Pisces, whatever it is that you are procrastinating on or not sure if you want to do, they want you to know that yes, you are ready. So that's one thing for you. And you guys have to forgive me because I'm sick and my voice is a little bit off and my brain is a little bit off. I've tried to do this reading many times already, but I was coughing, so I had to take some Theraflu. So you're ready to move forward and embrace the person you know in your heart that you're meant to be with. Also, it's important to declutter. You'll feel better, more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living area, your workspace. If you can, donate what you can to others who may need your items. And be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. And for others of you, recently somebody has been separated or divorced from whoever they were connecting with because it feels like the ones that were married, they were connecting with someone else. They had someone else. The ones that are not married, they didn't want to commit, so therefore you had to let that go. Or, vice versa. It goes back and forth. I hope this reading is good because I feel like I'm a little bit off. But it's January. Gotta do this. Okay, guys. So, I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Pisces the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that would help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Okay, so I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I'm going to do 3 cards for the past energy, 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future. And these cards are the Arcana Tarot, and they're going to be upright. Then I'll clarify with the Rider deck traditional, and then I want you guys to stay to the end so you could ask me a question, a specific question that I would try to answer with my Angel Answer Oracle cards, which give you more of a specific answer. So let's talk about your recent past. This could be last year, last month, last second, or just the energy that has been lingering within you. The 2 of Wands. I'm going to lay them out first and then I'll explain. The 4 of Wands. That's that marriage. One more. The 2 of Pentacles. Somebody juggling something, someone, something. So I'm going to lay them all out and then I'll explain. Now the present energy in the month of January. Okay, the Tower. 2 more, please. The Knight of Cups. And one more. The Page of Swords. Okay, and now let's do the future outcome. Knight of Swords, speaking your truth. 2 more cards, please. The Nine of Cups. Beautiful. Wishes coming through. And one more. The Six of Cups. Possible soulmate. Beneath the deck. Alrighty then. The Five of Cups. Some kind of feeling of regret or feeling of loss. Excuse me, guys. Let me just drink some water. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm not trying to get all the way sick because I know I'm in the beginning stage. So I have to be good now or else it'll be horrible later. Okay. So the first card we have is the Two of Wands. Then we have the Four of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. This is the energy that you have been dealing with and is probably carrying over onto this brand new year. The Two of Wands has to do with being at a crossroads, making a decision as to which path to take. So the way he is here, I always see this card. Come here. I can't even get the cards. Okay. So you see how the world is there? I always see this card as, what are you going to do? Are you going to move forward towards your world, towards your reality, what you want to create? Or do you want to stay back here? What you're already dealing with that hasn't been working, unless you feel that it can be fixed, the situation, the circumstances, this is your path. This is the path that you have to take. So you're wondering what you're going to do. Then you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands has to do with stability. It has to do with marriage, celebrations, home, happy home. Also, some of you might be thinking or might have just moved into a new place or want to relocate. This, for some, could be the ones that have recently got separated, where now you can be in the same home. So you got to get your own separate place, or they have to get their own separate place. But this home is not the same now. It's not the same. Others, you are just thinking about, your stability coming into this new year. What do you want to start? Which path to go on that's going to help you financially and help you be more independent and be more, whole. Because some of you feel that because of course, this is for the ones that are separated, that, you were with this person for a long time. So, you did everything together. You were used to each other. For some of you, it was like, I'm talking about decades. So it's different now that it's just you or it's just them. You're not one, if that makes sense. So now you got to come into your own, on your own, basically. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about juggling situations. Could be people. Anything. There's two different things that you have to balance. Whether it's two relationships, whether it's two, I also feel like when it's a divorce thing, that now you have to have this family over here, that family over there, so you have to juggle the emotions and participation with the kids, try to give them equal so they don't get, jealous, like you like her kids more than me and I'm your kid type thing. Others, it's your finances. You're trying to get that in order because you want to relocate or you will need to downsize and go into something smaller because now it's just your income. So you have to figure out how to do that. For whoever was the cheater that had two people, they have not stopped that yet, which is why they're not with you, right? So they're trying to figure out what to do with that. I'm thinking for some, they even have more than one. Like they're juggling two, and you're not even in the picture anymore. So they were juggling three. small percentage. So that's the energy that you're bringing into this brand new year. You're trying to just, figure things out, which direction to go. What do I do? Where am I going to move to? What can I afford? Right? And then recent energies. We have the Tower, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. The Tower is the universe coming in and basically getting rid of something or someone. Not in that way, they're just not going to be in your life anymore, because this foundation, this home, this establishment, this career, whatever, it could apply to anything. However, it's going on in your life, right? Everybody has their own life. So this was not solid anymore. It could have been in the beginning, but then, especially the ones that were together for a long time, over time, the trust just wasn't the same. The passion wasn't the same. The love wasn't the same. So this building, this marriage institution was basically breaking down. So you couldn't be there anymore. It wasn't, it didn't feel good. You weren't happy. They weren't happy. You weren't talking. They weren't talking. It was like you were roommates for some. So a lot of you actually did do this on your own because you found out. Because you found out whatever you had to find out, and this made you leave, right? So that kind of still is the universe coming in and showing you these things so you can make a decision as to which path to go on. So whatever that was, it was not for your greater good anymore. Whether it was a job that just wasn't paying you what they were supposed to be paying you, there was no growth, no expansion there. So you had to leave that situation. If it was a home, it wasn't, the commitment wasn't there anymore. There wasn't loyalty anymore. So you had to finally face the facts and, leave the situation. Or, a lot of you actually decided to just go on your own. Others, you just kicked them out. Just kicked them out, Pisces. Or, they could have done that to you. Energies go back and forth. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an offer of love. Offering your cup of love. Offering some kind of, affection. Something that's emotional. This could be for some of you, your friends that are coming in to help you in this, hard times. And, giving you their shoulder to cry on. Right? For others, this is a relief on your side, because since you're not going to be involved in this relationship anymore, now you feel free enough to put yourself out there in the world. Especially if whoever you're dealing with had somebody already, then you definitely want to go out and try to find someone out of spite, kind of, sort of. But why not? Not the spite part, but go have fun. Put yourself out there. You deserve love. They deserve love. It's all good. So this is someone, it could be a young Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio like yourself, Pisces. But it doesn't have to be. It's just a message coming in. Somebody coming to tell you something. Someone trying to offer you something. Or this could just be a date. You could have been dealing with someone that was actually waiting on you and liked you from afar, an admirer. But, they were respecting the marriage. They were respecting the commitment that you already had going on. I feel for a lot of you, you let them know this too. Like, hey, I'm married. Don't mess with me. Right? So now kind of is, coast is clear for them. So now they kind of are telling you there's no excuse. You're not with them anymore. You're not with them anymore. So others, it could be actual headhunters that know that you left a very prestigious position. So now they want you on their side. So they're coming in, offering you, all the parachute, what do they call it? It's a good job. It has benefits and all this. My job doesn't have benefits. So it's an offer that'll make you happy. Then we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords This is gathering information. Either you have gathered information, or I feel that if you found out about what you found out, you had been gathering information, getting all your, you know, your pictures and the notes or whatever you found, because you found something, they found something. There was some stuff that was found out that made you truly just want to go on off on your own. Others is just speaking your truth, telling the world, telling your friends, your family, whoever wants to hear it, right? What you feel, what you want to do, what you stand for, what are your plans. And the Page of Swords is pretty truthful. Just can be a little bit immature. So if it's not you just speaking your truth, you could be dealing with a young air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And this could be like a child. And this could be actually the child that's in between you and them. So it's like, you know how they do when they go to the dad's house, they tell them all this stuff about you, and then when they come to your house, you know, they tell you all this stuff about him, you know, stuff like that. But I feel that this child wants you guys obviously to be back together, or, you know, teenager, whatever how old you are. They don't like it, obviously, and who does? Because now they have to juggle their energies as well. Now they have to go, you know, on that house for Christmas and then that house next year. It's just, nobody likes that. But it had to be done. And you had to speak your truth that you weren't going to stand for this anymore. Or they told you this, Pisces. So, then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, we have two knights here. Fast and furious communication. This could be that right after you decided to separate and, you know, be done with this toxic unhealthiness that you were dealing with. Someone actually could have came to you and gave you this information if you didn't gather it on your own, right? So somebody's going to rush towards you and trying to tell you something. But this is after the fact, though. So this is extra information that now it's like, what do I care now? I'm not dealing with them. But somebody wants to get you riled up, get you jealous about whatever the heck is going on over there, right? Or you can be rushing towards someone to try to tell them, you know, now this Knight of Swords right here, he is not tactful. He can be cruel with his words. He can be cutting. He can be very emotionally detached. He doesn't care what he says, basically. He just says what he wants to say, what he needs to say, because he feels that he has to speak out on whatever it is. So this is information coming towards you, or you sending this information out to whoever it is that you're dealing with. And then we have the Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful card. Look at how pretty. You see all those cups? They're filled with fruit. Beautiful, beautiful fruit. That's that good fruit. The superfood fruit. Some of you are trying to make yourself look better. Get your self-esteem going. So you're going to the gym. You're trying to take, you know, get your diet. Start a diet. Just, you know, work on your health. Because you see that, you know, people are coming towards you, or you want to put yourself out there, so you want to be looking good, right? Also, the Nine of Cups talks about wishes coming through. For some, you probably wanted to do this a long time ago, but for some, you're actually happy you found some proof, or somebody told you, because now there's no excuses. There's no them denying whatever was going on, because your intuition was always telling you, always kind of knew, you just didn't have, you know, proof. Now you have pictures, you have letters, you have them actually telling you, the other person telling you. So this is for real. So a small percentage of you, you're actually kind of happy about this, because you've been wanting to do your own thing for a while already, but you felt stuck to, you know, be committed to this relationship, partnership. When it has to do with a job, same thing. Same thing with a job. Some of you wanted to leave. You wanted to go. And why? And you wanted to get fired for a small percentage because you wanted to collect that unemployment. I'm just saying, small percentage, right? So you feel that your wishes are coming through, but just be careful because there's a tendency here to feel sad, and remember that past heartbreak and, regret it at times. And you might want overdrink a little bit. It's a little bit too much alcohol going on. Look at that. These are 9 cups. These are 6 cups. We got 5 cups over there. 3 of them are dropped though. So there is an overindulging in something. It could be alcohol. It could be, whatever it is you're into. Shopping. And overindulging. Not doing something in moderation. So, but you're feeling good. You're feeling good. You go, into that little sadness for a second. I feel more because if there's kids involved, because of them. Because they want to know where's daddy, where's mommy, Who's that lady he's with now, right? So, and for them. And then we have the 6 of Cups. This is a pretty card too. 6 of Cups has to do with a soulmate. Maybe you're seeing that your wishes can be fulfilled, or you've wished to be with someone from your past, but you couldn't, like I said, because you were, married, committed in a long-term relationship. It doesn't have to be marriage. For others, this is, just reminiscing, some nostalgia there, looking at, old pictures of when you guys were younger, which is maybe what makes you feel this sadness over here and regret at times. And you kind of get out of it really fast. You know how though? With the drinking. Don't numb the pain. Don't numb it with the extra activities, extracurricular activities. And for others, this is kids. There's kids around. So I feel that if you have kids, obviously, kids were and are a major factor in your relationship. Whether the past one, obviously, and even now, wanting to go do something else with someone else, you have to think about the kids now, right? It's like, what are they going to think? What am I going to tell them? Because they're not used to this. And, of course, the 5 of Cups is all about loss, feeling some kind of loss, a bit of sadness there, thinking about the old times, thinking of those cups that have fallen there. But you have to remember with this one is that you still have a lot of support. If you were just to turn around, you would see that there's 2 full cups there. This could be the soulmate coming in, or this is just you learning to love yourself and appreciate yourself and take care of yourself, because you've been used to taking care of so many for so long. And if you are older where the kids don't live there, it's kind of like an empty nest type situation. So that feels sad. I think just being alone in the home, if you kept the home, or just, wherever you live now, it's different. Things are different. So you got to get used to this. What is this Tower about? Something that had to come down because it was no longer serving you. This could also be addictions. It wasn't good for you. You knew it. If you didn't take care of it, like I said, the universe comes in and does it for you. But it's always for your greatest good. But with the 9 of Swords here, I feel that obviously this was a really a shakeup, right? So emotionally it got to you. Some of you still can't sleep. Some of you still can't eat right. Some of you are just oversleeping, overeating. See, even the overindulging in that. Oversleeping, overeating, that's not healthy. So swords are thoughts. So if you don't think them, they don't happen. But we are human, so of course you're going to think them. So if you could try to distract yourself, doing something else. Maybe focusing on what would make you happy now. A different job, a different position, a different person. So there's some stress there. What is this Knight of Cups about? Can't even shuffle today. The Hierophant in reverse. A divorce. A divorce. A separation. Leaving an institution, leaving a job, a big corporate job, institution job, even like church, right? So when the Hierophant is in reverse, also could be dealing with a Taurus. That's saying that somebody didn't want to commit. Somebody didn't want to be part of this union anymore. They want to do their own thing. So for some, they just are, if they don't have someone, they're also going out and trying to put themselves out there. Find something, offer love to anybody they can. For some. Now, what is this Page of Swords about? Page of Swords. The Tower again. But it's in reverse, which is a good thing. When it's in reverse, that means that you're avoiding a disaster. You're avoiding a disaster. This could be because you saw what was going on. There's a little bit of spying here, let me tell you. So that's how you gathered your information. That's how they gathered their information. But the point is, you got proof. You were doing some research. You know, you were doing some kind of investigation there. So whatever you found out saves you really, because now you don't have to deal with this drama, this heartbreak any longer. Now you know what's happening. Your eyes are open. And now you can drop it, leave it, whatever it is. Avoid that disaster. Avoid yourself future torment. Now what is this Knight of Swords about? Fast and furious communication coming in. Death. That doesn't mean death, okay? This could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Or it's just a transformation. Transforming over from a way of doing things, from a way of living, from the way of thinking. Because like I said, things are different now. So now you have to do things differently. You have to drop off the children different places. You know, different. So you rush in and tell, it sounds rushed, huh? You talk to somebody, let them know what's going on, and you basically are like, it's done, it's over, I'm not dealing with it, I'm avoiding this disaster. Or they came to you and told you this, you know. Now what is this Nine of Cups about? Wishes coming through. Ooh, abundance, I like that one. Abundance. It could be dealing with, that also represents Taurus for me. But the Empress is all about expansion, growth. See, some of you are very happy that you're leaving whatever this is, because now you can do you, right? You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. You can work wherever you want to work. You can grow a garden in the backyard if you want. You can do whatever you want, right? Expand, create. There's creativity here. There's something that you want to do, you're wanting to do, but I feel that whoever you were dealing with, they didn't think it's a good idea, so it was held down, whatever this was, and now you're feeling free and vibrant, that you can do whatever you want, create whatever you want. For a small percentage, could have something to do with a pregnancy. If it's not you, then it's someone around you. Someone around you that's significant to you. What is the Six of Cups about? Can't even shuffle today. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Aces are gifts from the universe. This gift comes to you in the form of passion. So maybe you are wanting to connect with that soulmate from the past that is approaching you now, right? And this is something that there's passion in. You're both very passionate. They're passionate. You're passionate. But again, it was like you were holding yourself and trying to be faithful. If not all of you were faithful, right? So this is someone you want to be with. This is someone from your past. Could be past lives, if you know about that, if you care about that. Or just, your high school sweetheart, or someone you knew when you were younger. Others of you, you're just going to take this passion and you're going to focus on your children and your family. And, be the bestest mom you can be the bestest dad you could be. The Empress is also very nurturing and caring. And then also for others, you want to do something that you've always wanted to do since you were a child, that you've talked about over and over but haven't been able to do it. So now you have this spark, this inspiration, motivation to go for your dreams, your desires, your wishes, right? You want your wishes to come through now. It's your turn. Beneath the deck, 8 of Pentacles, means you're really working hard on this. Either you're throwing yourself into your job, you're working extra hours for some because you got to maintain this new situation. Others of you are just going to go back to school and do something that you've always wanted to do that has been very exciting to you, creative in the arts, or, whatever you feel is exciting to you, Pisces. It's exciting because it's something different and you can make a living off of it. Now, my time is almost up. My phone only records 33 minutes, so my Pisces, ask me a question. After hearing all these, what would you like to know? Okay, you got your question? All right. Perfect timing. Perfect time to do whatever that is you want to do. Let me see what the bookie book says. 63. I hate my voice like this. But, oh well. Gotta do what we gotta do, right? Perfect timing. This is the perfect timing for the situation you've asked about. Move forward with confidence. Don't delay or hesitate, because an energy gateway is presently open for you. Conditions are ripe. Even if you don't feel prepared, rest assured that you are. That was that first thing they were telling you in the beginning. Yes, you're ready. Okay, my Pisces, I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Press the bell so you can get notified when I upload. If you want your own personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Or you can email me directly at heavenlystartarot@gmail.com. And join me in my Instagram, heavenlystartarot1111. Thank you, bye.